Hello, welcome back to Mass Effect, where we're going out and exploring the galaxy once again. We've actually been hopping around a lot. I've scanned a lot of stuff, got a bunch of minerals, so I think it's time we maybe leave this sector. We'll explore more at a later date, but yeah, we have a bunch of objectives and such going all around here. But I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna hit the Citadel. And I don't believe there's anything else in the system for what I know. No, there's just the Citadel. So let us visit the Citadel. Now we could recruit the Master Thief, but I'm not sure if we're going to do that just yet. Actually, we might. We're here anyway. Ooh, that's bright and shiny. You know what? This looks a lot like our old dock. But I do believe this normally is a lot bigger, so it might not be the case. Oh, very quick scanning in the pressure hold. So I think we might not want to take the Cerberus personnel along, so I think we'll add Garrus. Let's actually cycle his appearance. I think it's fine him wearing like his old broken armor just for now. He's still holding the grudge and everything, so that's fine. And let's take Morden Solus along. Yeah. Going to the alien squad here. So we have 2 points to spend. I think I want to save it for something at level 3, so we'll save that for now. Morden, what is he good at? Incinerate? What's Solana the Scientist? Neuroshock he only gets... So I think we'll just upgrade him as this. Actually, we can go straight to whole Solarian Scientist. Evolve! So either he... let's see, how can we... Do we have to just click? So we either do more weapon damage or get more shields. I think the survivability is more important, so we'll get the shields. So that is good. Then Garrus. So turn Rebel gives him a lot more damage. I think we might just also... Now overall it is also great. We have it ourselves, so I think we'll just make Garrus a combat beast for the moment. And he is very renegade under Shepard's training, so we'll go for Turian Renegade. Right. That's everything arranged. Do we have a new machine pistol yet? No, we don't. Okay. Garrus. I don't think I want to give him the Mattock. I think he would be better off with the Vindicator. Yes. And the Incisor sniper rifle. Shots or pulling the trigger. I think he is more with the standard Mantis stuff. Morden. Yeah, I'm good with this. Okay.
Commander Shepard, enter the password and receive a free gift.
Well, that's not obvious at all. Let's ignore that.
Got problems with collectors? Try Kasumi's credit services.
Keepers. Fascinating creatures. Genetic constructs adapted to work in Citadel. Couldn't survive outside. Unknown purpose. Wish I could have studied them. Had other things to do instead.
Commander Shepard, we have the finest companions waiting for you.
Ooh, kinky.
Perhaps something petite, smart, and Japanese would be your style.
Oh! Hi!
Please tell me your password, Commander Shepard.
Silence is golden.
Silence is golden.
Good to finally meet you, Commander Shepard. Kasumi Goto. I'm a fan.
Why the secrecy? This is not really secret, dude. Well, how does she know Cerberus?
What brought you to Cerberus?
That's a bit of a story. Short version, they were looking for me, so I trailed them to find out why. Turns out they were looking for someone to join you on an important mission, and were offering a serious signing bonus. I had a thing I needed help with, so I made them a deal. And here we are.
You've been briefed? What deal?
I assume this deal is something I should know about?
Yeah, I guess it slipped their minds.
No
I'm
surprise.
looking for my old partner's gray box. A man named Donovan Hawk took it, and I'm planning to get it back.
Who is this Donovan Hawk?
What do you know about Donovan Hawk?
Mr. Hawk is a well-respected businessman. Arms dealer, murderer, generally not a great guy.
I don't know.
His famous for being hard to crack, but I have a way in, and I think you're gonna love it.
Expecting trouble?
I doubt Hawk's the kind of guy who takes kindly to people sneaking into his house.
I always expect trouble. That's why you're here.
So what's this grey box thing?
I assume a gray box is some kind of hardware?
It's a neural implant. Illegal in most places. Stores memories, thoughts, secret codes, illicit information. This one in particular belonged to my partner, Keiji Okuda. We worked together for a long time.
Why is that
before Hawk
illegal?
killed him.
Doesn't sound like something that would be terribly, let's see. I mean, if it was implanted without your, like, approval, yes, but if you get it yourself, I mean, memory help seems handy. Who is this partner?
Tell me about this former partner of yours.
His name was Keiji Okuda, the best hacker and entryman I've ever known. Unfortunately, he slipped up and made himself infamous. He stole something he shouldn't. He warned me it was bad, something that could spark interstellar war if it got out. That information got him killed.
What did it
What
say?
could he have found that's so bad?
He wouldn't say what it was, just that it was dangerous. He said if it got out, humanity would be in trouble. He encrypted it, wrapped it up in his own memories. To decode the information, you have to sift through all the time we spent together. Now those memories are all that's left of him.
I guess. Let's get it back then.
If the information's deadly, we have to keep it out of the wrong hands.
Donovan Hawk is the last man I'd want holding this information.
So I think we got all of it. We'll take care of it if
If
it's
that's what
that
Cerberus
dangerous.
promised you, we'll get it done.
It'll be fun. And if we're lucky, you won't even have to draw your gun.
Oh, Pie's not that lucky.
We should probably wrap this up. You look pretty silly standing there talking to an advertisement. See you on the ship, Shepard.
If advertisements are like that, I don't know if it's that silly. I guess she likes her cloaking tech. Alright, so another mission, another
2
companion.
years since the destruction of the Destiny Ascension, planning for the fleet of the new Allied Citadel defense unit have reached another impasse. The Asari Republics has ceded its share of defense responsibility to the Turian hierarchy. The Human Alliance maintains a majority share of forces.
That is not good, actually.
A source reports that the attack on the human colony of Freedom's Progress is being investigated as a possible terrorist attack by dissidents from former Council races. While no formal statement has been issued, the Council has made formal information requests of the Solarian Special Tasks Group.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like everything is going to
I thought it
swell
might be nice
here.
to come back here and see how it's changed, but it's just like it was. Same dirty streets, same unrepentant scavengers, same revolving door prisons. Being security here is a terrible job. This is exactly why I left.
Okay, and the gunnery chief.
This recruits is a 20-kilo ferrous slug. Feel the weight! Every 5 seconds, the main gun of an Everest-class dreadnought accelerates 1 to 1.3% of light speed. It impacts with the force of a 38-kiloton bomb. That is 3 times the yield of the city buster dropped on Hiroshima back on Earth. That
Impressive.
means Sir Isaac Newton is the deadliest son of a bitch in space. Now,
Also not in
Burnside,
space.
What is Newton's first law?
Sir, an object in motion stays in motion, sir.
No credit for partial answers, maggot.
Sir, unless acted on by an outside force, sir.
Damn straight! I dare to assume you ignorant jackasses know that space is empty. Once you fire this hunk of metal, it keeps going till it hits something. That can be a ship, or the planet behind that ship. It
Okay.
might go off into deep space and hit somebody else in 10,000 years. If you pull the trigger on this, you are ruining
Or it just
someone's
goes
day,
into the sun.
somewhere
That's
and
also
sometime.
very likely.
That is why you check your damn targets. That is why you wait for the computer to give you a damn firing solution. That is why, Serviceman Chung, we do not eyeball it. This is a weapon of mass destruction. You are not a cowboy shooting from the hip. Sir, yes, sir.
That is some dressing down. Fun. Hello there, Seasick.
Can I help you, sir?
Security seems
It's
heavy.
been a couple of years since I passed through here. Security seems to have tightened a bit.
After the Geth attack, there was a review of security protocol. A few minor changes were made to reduce the risk of Geth infiltration. We apologize for the inconvenience.
You think a Geth would stand out?
Assumptions are dangerous. Be alert, be safe.
That's
Thanks for
not
your
bad
time.
thinking.
Next.
Looks like they've tightened up security.
Well, good.
Shut it down. What? Do you seriously think?
Yeah, okay.
Sorry for the inconvenience, sir. Our scanners are picking up false readings. They seem to think you're dead.
Technically, I was.
I was listed as missing in action a couple of years ago.
Would you mind checking in with my captain? He can reinstate you in our system. He's just past the scanners on your right.
Okay.
You'll have to make him scream a little. He's not gonna tell you everything just because you ask.
Yeah!
If you don't have the stomach or you're worried about being reported, I can take care of it.
No, sir. I can handle it.
Yeah, I mean, okay.
Yes, I see the problem already, Commander Shepard. My console says you're dead.
Good that you're identifying me.
But you're not worried I'm some imposter claiming to be me?
We have the best screening equipment in the galaxy. Those scanners can sample DNA from skin flakes. Hell, if you have unregistered gene mods, they can even figure those out.
Can you fix me
Your
being
sergeant
dead?
said you could help with that.
Usually you'd have to go through the station security administration to reactivate your IDs. Then to customs and immigration to regain access to the Citadel itself, and probably a stop by the Treasury. Spending a year dead is a popular tax dodge. But I can see you're a busy man. So how about I just press this button right here, and we call it done?
Okay. Is that legal?
Couldn't one of us or both of us get into trouble for that?
There's no way to fool the DNA scanners in that tunnel. You're you. Why wait in long lines and fill out a massive useless hard copy paperwork to get to the same place? The Council does everything by the book. They've had thousands of years to write it. Sometimes things need to get done without a committee vote.
That does seem a bit irregular.
You're not big on formalities, are you?
I'm with them right up until they keep people from doing their jobs. There. I just saved you about 9 days of running around. That said, you should head up to the Presidium and tell them you're still alive. The Council probably wants to talk to the one who got them their jobs.
How do I get there then?
What's the easiest way to get to the Presidium from down here?
Head back through the security checkpoint and take a public shuttle.
Alright, that was my plan.
I will. Having access to the Council and the Spectre's resources would be useful.
Yeah. The Council can get anything. Best thing about working CSEC is that any equipment, information, or money you need, you get. Anyway, something else you need? Or can I get back to work?
Why are you a CSEC?
How'd you end up working on the Citadel?
I started with the Alliance way back when, but the traveling was killing me. It's a shitty life if you're trying to raise a family, seeing your kids every 6 months. I joined CSEC so I could stay in one place and put down roots.
And is it good?
You like life here on the Citadel?
Life here is good. Hell of a lot different than life back on Earth. I miss the food mostly. You just can't get sockeye salmon here on the station.
I wonder what sockeye salmon is.
You ever get back there?
Earth, every couple of years, less and less all the time. But when I finish my stint with CSEC, there's a nice little place in the foothills I'm gonna retire to. Not that I'm retiring anytime soon.
So, humans in CSEC.
Last time I was here, there were no human captains in CSEC.
No, CSEC took a lot of casualties when the Geth boarded the Presidium. The Special Response Division was hard hit. They stopped turning their noses up at human resumes. They needed bodies in uniform, and we had the most experienced bodies.
Oh yes, bodies. Sexy bodies too. Sovereign's attack, because they keep mentioning Geth.
It looks like most of the damage from Sovereign's attack has been repaired.
The Presidium was pretty shot up, of course. They fixed that first. All the wards got hit with debris when the ship exploded. Most of the damage was superficial, and the Keepers got things restored fast. Tasery Ward got the worst. A big chunk hit near the Dillanaga concert hall. They're still clearing wreckage and trying to get power restored.
So I think we learned enough. Let's say
I should
goodbye.
be going.
You need anything else, let me know.
So yes, important question. Let's go to the council. I think there's like a fast travel thing here somewhere.
Welcome to Citadel Newsnet. I'm Emily Wong.
Oh, we know her.
Officials in the Systems Alliance
We got her reports in part 1.
Disaster on the pioneer colony of Freedom's Progress. The human outpost is believed to have been destroyed, with no survivors on record. Details are sketchy due to a news blackout. This is the latest in a series of frontier settlements lost by the Alliance. The Hanar Shrine of the Enkindlers plans a prayer vigil for the deceased.
Okay, so we have a lot of stores here. I guess that's more news. Let's see, is there a travel point somewhere down here? Because I think we need to find a taxi point for this. To visit the Citadel, or the Presidium. Ship salesman. Oh, there we find one.
Now available on video, the abridged version of Francis Kidd's award-winning production of Hamlet, featuring an all-Elcor cast.
That's presented badass.
Melancholy, alas poor Yorick, I knew him Horatio, a fellow of infinite jest, of most excellent fancy, deep accusation, where be your jibes now, your gambols?
That's badass.
Songs, your flashes of merriment that were wont to set the table on a roar.
And don't forget to catch Elcor Hamlet live, an unforgettable 14-hour experience.
Oh, sweet Jesus!
Your endorsement, you have not experienced Shakespeare until you have heard him in the voice of Elcor.
Thank you, added that insincere to that. Okay, so Presidium, here we go.
Shepard! Welcome back to the ranks of the living. I wasn't sure you got my message.
Yeah, good to see you again, Anderson.
It's been a long time, Captain.
It's Counselor now. I had to give up my commission when I joined the Council. I'm glad you came. Though I was hoping the rest of the Council would be here for this meeting too. Unfortunately, they rarely listen to me. Sometimes I wonder if Udina would have been the better choice for this.
You were the right choice, I think.
Nobody said this was going to be easy. But I know you. You get things done.
Thanks for the vote of confidence. But I doubt Udina would echo it. He thinks I need to work on my people skills.
Well, then get Udina to help you.
The ambassador knows how to play politics. Just tell him what you need and let him figure out how to push it through.
Unfortunately, that usually involves pissing off the rest of the Council. They veto my suggestions and nothing changes. Truth is, I just don't have the knack for compromising my principles. A bad trait for a counselor.
Well, it doesn't have to be. What's this all about,
I'm
anyway?
still not clear on why you wanted me to come.
There's been a lot of talk since you came back. Some of what I hear has been, frankly, a little disturbing. I wanted to give you a chance to explain your actions.
Look, those tapes
Maybe
were
get the Council
private.
to see things from your point of view, but they refuse to see you.
And what Spy does in his private time,
Sovereign's attack on the Citadel.
no one needs to know.
They feel you'll always put human interests before galactic concerns. Rumors that you're working with Cerberus haven't helped. What are you doing out there?
Because the Alliance dumped me.
What did you expect? You left me for dead. Turned your back on me, just like you've done to our missing colonists.
We thought you were dead. As soon as I heard different, I sent you that message.
Okay. That is true.
I know you, Shepard. I know you wouldn't work for Cerberus without a good reason.
A damn good reason.
Something more is going on here.
Yeah. This isn't about, yeah, I need your help.
The Reapers are moving again, but not through the gap. It's the Collectors. They're behind the colony abductions.
The Collectors? We hadn't considered that. There's so little data. They've always seemed like a fringe threat. If they're a front for the Reapers, this is big. But even that may not be enough to get the Council off its tail. The others have spent the past 2 years convincing themselves the Reapers don't exist. I tried to get the truth out, but they don't want to see it. It's just easier for them to accept Sovereign as a Geth warship.
What about the evidence that
Are
we
they
collected?
blind? What about Vigil, the Prothean VI on Ilos?
The VI in Ilos shut itself down. You're the only one who spoke to it, just like you and your crew are the only ones who spoke directly to Sovereign. Officially, the existence of the Reapers has been dismissed as a myth spread by Saren to convince the Geth to follow him. We both know the truth. But I've spent 2 years fighting that line, and I don't have much to show for it.
Some things never change.
The original council was made up of a bunch of blind, stubborn morons. The new council looks just as bad.
It's up to you to stop the Reaper, Shepard. All I've got is a title if you want it. I can reinstate your Spectre status. I won't win any popularity contests, but they can't really object. Your title was never officially rescinded when you died. Besides, you're still a hero to humanity.
Damn right.
And the Council knows the danger of discounting our opinion.
Yeah, and you know, we gave them their jobs pretty much. Yeah, thank you.
I'll take whatever asset I can get, old friend. Coming from you, it's as good as the first time.
Not quite the same level of ceremony. And more symbolic than useful, but it still has weight in some quarters. The rest is up to you. I'll keep the Council and the Alliance off your back. Shouldn't be too hard if you're operating out in the Terminus systems.
Anderson, we need to talk about... Shepard. What are you doing here?
We need to talk about your eyes, man. Visiting an old friend.
Stop by to see how Anderson was doing.
I hope you didn't do anything foolish, Counselor. Like try to arrange a meeting with the Council. There could be serious political ramifications.
I don't answer to you, Udina. Why don't you go to your office and think about that for a while?
Of course, Counselor.
Bitch slapped!
To both of you.
Sorry about that.
Smack him on the ass on the way out.
The fact that I got the Council position instead of him. Sometimes I need to put him in his place.
Why did you fire him?
What do you keep him around for?
He's got his uses. And if you want something done on the Citadel, he knows who can make it happen. Plus, he's always happy to attend all those formal diplomatic functions I can't be bothered with.
So, what about the remains of Sovereign?
I'm surprised no one can tell Sovereign isn't Geth technology. Didn't they examine the wreckage?
We don't have much to look at. Pieces of it rained all over the station. It was chaos, with who knows how many species combing the wards for their dead. We secured as much of it as we could. But between the Keepers and a whole lot of unauthorized salvage, there's no way to account for even half of that thing.
It's
Another reason why they don't
Rigmus.
want to acknowledge what Sovereign was.
How was the damage to the Citadel?
How long did it take to get this place back up to speed after the battle?
Still counting. The main areas of commerce and the most populated wards are complete. but estimates for total restoration are sitting around 5 years.
Some nice
the Keepers
shots.
always surprise us, though. It's like our repairs are annoying. We'll put up an ugly new bulkhead, and in a few days, they've made it seamless. We never really thought of them as heavy lifters, and I have no idea where they get the resources. But we'd never get done without them.
Magic, motherfuckers. What about the war with the Geth?
Last I knew, we were still fighting holdouts.
Here and there. But they are increasingly disorganized. It's long since stopped being called a war. More like cleanup. Not that you can ever discount them. But we haven't had serious casualties for months.
I'm surprised robots get disorganized.
We send in a squad to clear it. They're not quite the boogeymen they used to be.
And what about Caden?
What happened to Staff Lieutenant Olenko after the Normandy was destroyed?
Staff Commander Olenko is still with the Alliance. But he's working on a special mission. It's classified. I can't say any more. Not while you're working with Cerberus, I'm sorry.
And how have you been then?
How have the last couple of years treated you?
Serving on the Council isn't how I plan to spend my twilight years. Sometimes it feels like I'm just beating my head against a wall. Knowing the truth about Sovereign is brutal. It's nightmare stuff. I can't blame others for not wanting to believe it, but I know how important it is. So I keep trying. Fighting the good fight, right?
You should not come with me, that's stupid. Goodbye.
I better go.
Of course, Shepard, I understand. I wish I could do more to help you. But if you ever want to talk, I'll be here. Just do me a favor and be careful. You can't trust Cerberus.
I thoroughly agree with that.
Fears of an uncontrolled plague in the streets of Omega have been laid to rest, as the disease is now under control.
Hooray! Well, I think that's that. Next time, I think we might do a little bit of shopping. And then more galactic adventures until then.